Hello intellectuals, stopkillinggames.com to stop companies from destroying the software you own, really. This might be the last episode, but it might be action-packed and also commentary nodes packed. And I've got things to say. Oh hey, look, a gate. To talk about. Now, can I? No, I cannot. This is a no-clip zone. It doesn't have a collision, alright. Oh, it's already happening. Why couldn't we have gone through the door? What stopped us? Why couldn't we with a what? Oh, she did say something that we need to do something or another. Right, don't go too far. Because we have...
We needed a train station, but we didn't want something that was too similar to the one in Half-Life 2. We decided to give this station a more industrial look, to make it a place where trains were repaired and freight was offloaded. We included some Combine elements to help explain why the Strider can't fire through the various strategic barricades required by the game design.
Strider? Yeah, there's gonna be a boss fight because it's the final episode. It's the ending of the episode. Depot, right? Service thing or another, whatever he said. Industrial.
Station, but we didn't want something that was too similar.
Yeah, trains were repaired and freight was offloaded. I think it really misses that platform that turns around and turns the locomotives around so that they can keep running straight, as opposed to making more space for them to circle around, actually. Right, so let's start with a controversy, because that flew over my head. I saw a tweet about someone talking about a certain new advertisement of a certain company that makes clothes with a certain actress. And I don't remember what the tweet was about, but I remembered that the video was playing. So there was the actress, and she participated in an ad about clothes. And then recently I was playing Pokemon, and I thought this requires a second monitor content. I'm not picking those up. That's the way. We're probably not gonna be able to come here, so I'm gonna pick them up anyway. And also probably I'll just like that. That requires a second monitor content. So I put on something, and the guy was talking about this, and there is a controversy. So what's the issue? I watched the ad because. People say this is controversial, so I wanted to hear the ad, and the ad flew over my head. So they talk about there's a double entendre and double meaning with what they're saying. The clothes are we're gonna go there. The clothes are good, and the actress also looks good in the clothes because she looks good. Let's go with it. I'm not gonna advertise. I'm not gonna mention too much. If you know, you know. If you don't know, I'm not gonna lead you towards a company that doesn't pay me for advertisement. All right, and it's gonna start soon enough. Yeah, I'm gonna finish a little bit. Nova Prospect. We don't wanna go there. So yeah, she looks good in our clothes, but she also just looks good. And the ad had nothing bad about it, but they used the phrase, and it was supposed to have a double meaning. And so the guy finally, I came across a video where a guy talks about it, and there's supposed to be a double meaning, and they say, this is Nazi propaganda. This is Nazi propaganda, this advertisement, because the actress is pretty, but also white, and she's talking about not only looking good in the clothes, but also looking good on her own. This is Nazi propaganda because she's blonde. And I'm like, is that it? I feel like I'm being radicalized. This left is telling me an ad about a woman looking good is Nazi propaganda and eugenics. Like, poll everyone, the entire world, and see if the results will be that. Ask the question, is this actress attractive? Everyone will say that she is. Well, right. You don't know yet. Ask everyone. Probably majority. It will be a consensus. It will be a majority vote that regardless of race, regardless of fucking gender, people will say, yeah, this actress is in fact attractive. And this is not a matter of eugenics or Nazism. Because she's blonde and has blue eyes is one thing. And second, you might ask, why did they pick her then? Why isn't some sort of a black or Asian actress playing that? Like, I can think of a few Asian actresses, mixed ones too, that could fit the role, and they would be considered attractive too, and the slogan will be still the same. and everyone would like them in the role. Remember when Jennifer Lawrence was everywhere because she was popular and she scored a big role and she was the main character and people found her attractive as well? Yeah, it's like that. Now that actress is popular because she's attractive and scored some roles where she's naked, so that's double attractive, right? So now she's in everything, like ads, of course. And that's Nazi propaganda, not just popularity of a person. Hunger Games wasn't Nazi propaganda because Jennifer Lawrence is blonde, actually. I don't know if she's blue-eyed, but blonde. That wasn't eugenics. So this shouldn't be either. But why did they hire a white person? Because she's famous, not because of racism and nobody wanting black people in the ad. And also it might be that the company, even though it started in the time, probably, maybe, in the time where the blacks were second-rate citizens, so they weren't really able to amass wealth and start companies. So the owners were white, and so they are surrounded by other people who are white, and they just hired who they know. Like I talk about writing, write about what you know. If you're white, you're probably gonna write characters that are white because you know white people. You know your friends, they're white probably. If you're black, you're gonna write about black people. That's not bad. Be black and write your movies, and have your movies and write your games, because I'm a gamer. Write your games about black people, and people will play them. I could play them. There's nothing I can talk about being black people right now. Maybe Prototype 2 that I will play for the channel eventually. So yeah, they just hired her because she's popular, probably. Not because of Nazi propaganda and eugenics. Right, so the note.
We separate Alyx from the player here to make the Strider battle a more intimate combat experience.
Strider?
While we generally want Alyx to be useful to the player, bosses tend to require a specific combat style to beat, and we found that it usually doesn't make gameplay sense to keep her around. Plus, boss battles are the player's big hero moments, and having too much health dilutes a sense of individual accomplishment. Alyx more or less sits out all of our boss encounters.
You're taking away from my masculinity, Alyx. This must be Nazi eugenic propaganda. Also, she's mixed, and her father is black, so there. Oh no, we have to run into the... Oh no, we can't anymore. Now what? Oh, there's a guy? Oh, there are multiple combines. They blasted the thing. And they blasted this thing now. Okay, now we're going. Are they coming in actually? Because I hear the voices close. Are they on top? They lost line of sight, so we can listen to this even though there is boss music going on.
For this climactic battle, we created a new AI that makes the Strider a more interesting opponent. It has a snappier cannon attack, can better track the player's movements, and it now has the ability to target the environment in dangerous ways. For instance, its cannon fire can shove heavy shipping containers straight into the player.
New AI for one guy, yeah, basically. Like, they didn't boast Barney having new AI because he walked into a what is it? A train. Even though, yeah, because it's again, it's holistics, right? Heuristics even. It makes sense that you would want them to do something specific for the specific battle, like being able to actually target the environment. So valid, I guess. Why are you complaining?
This shipping container used to be accessible only after the player destroyed a padlock. Given the amount of stress during this part of the game, even a simple puzzle, in this case, destroying the lock, would be completely missed by the player. In the end, we felt like the arena we had built for the player to fight the Strider was fun enough without this added element, so we remade it.
Yes, doing something on the clock is more stressful, but hey, it is a climactic boss battle. Maybe this one bit of difficulty would make it a little bit more difficult and challenging. Also, remember, I play on hard. Oh hey, I know, we can tackle it from here.
We often use goodies, such as this crate and the scanner battery around the corner, to guide players along a preset route. We want players to hit their marks during a battle without drawing attention to the fact that they're being subtly manipulated down a particular path.
Also, the crate is marked with supplies and lambda symbol, I think. One way or another, it's characteristics for the supplies. So, how did it get there? We do have a bit of a window. Yeah, bent it. Oh. Well, at least we're not dealing with the... What are they? Headcrabs, that's what they are. I mean, we're gonna have to, but... There we go. Now, missile. Oh! Shit, this close. Is there an actually zombie? Because I heard a noise. Alright, so we don't have to worry about missile launcher right now. This is covered behind a combine wall. Like, we're covered behind a combine wall. Oh, scanner. There it is. Supplies. Yep, SMG is what we need right now, right? In this situation. Not health, armor, or outright missile ammo. Yeah, missiles. Over there probably. That will drop us back where we were. But we can... Shit, ouch. We can Jedi it in. Oh, there are guys. Right, but where are they? Yeah, also boss music is gone now. Yep, SMG ammo, that's what we do need. Otherwise we're too well prepared for the oh snap, that can be right. Well, you're good on hell, are you? Fucking cunts. Was this also scripted? I'm hitting him more with the shotgun than he is hitting me with the SMG. There is a hopper, I can see it. Unfortunately, I can't utilize it against the... Ow! Strider. We can't stay here too long. But there is a node. Ow!
We wanted to keep the tension high in this fight, but we also realized the players would need some cover. These destructible panels satisfy both those design goals. Effectively, they're time shelters. Players can hide behind the panels, but the Strider will target them until they're destroyed. This gives the players brief periods of safety, during which they can plan their next move.
Also, you will notice that it's not like unfair because we came across just sheet metal being nailed to things as temporary objects, while the temporary, well, permanent actually, covers are made of combined metal. So we're going. We have to go. I was considering... Yeah. I was considering... Oh, we can jam it. But we shouldn't just stay here. We should just keep going. Like through here. I was ah, shit. I was considering... What was I considering? Oh, shit. That was inconsiderate. That was inconsiderate. How did that even happen? I was considering going over there, but that's probably not the way. Well, obviously. Where am I? Oh, I see. So we do get another try at the barrel issue. Like that. Yeah, there we go. It's maybe it's not scripted, but it's definitely deliberately set up such that it will wound us. It will get tossed towards us. There we go. And then that will damage us. Beep beep. Fuck off. Use this to get temporary indestructibility, which is immortality. Alright, that's enough. Right, quick save here. And this time I utilize the explosive barrel to throw supplies my way faster. Right, we're only slightly wounded now. Can we interact with this? No, not yet. We are still struggling, well, fighting D. Oh, what am I, stupid? Completely forgot about the fucking hopper. Nice, good job. What a fucking embarrassment. Yeah, we are fighting the Strider. The only thing that limits us right now is that we don't have any missile launcher ammo. Get fucked. Those are permanent. There might be combine or more hoppers. We could throw them, well, we could throw them overboard at the Strider if I'll find the Strider. I did get him though. Right, I'm gonna quick save that. Why not? And that's who that will get destroyed. The crouching is bugging. Well, that's fucked. Now. Ow! What a fucking angle of attack he's got. Through the trains. I'm almost dead. Now finally dropping some health instead of fucking SMG ammo, huh? That was suboptimal. Then I'm trying this again. And hopefully, well, hopefully, it seems like I think there'll be enough time to talk about one more thing during credits. Get behind the metal before he busts through the... Oh, he's right in front of us. Oh, that was two. That was bad. Wait for the series to go. And man, it's like the train has holes in it specifically so that it can hit us. How untall? How short is the train? Were you ever riding the short bus? Now you can ride the short train. And it's this time not about length but height. Which way now? This is not opened. Oh, up the ladder. Right in the open, nice. If only we could lure him out somehow. Yeah, like that, yeah. All you need to do is take the hits.
We noticed during playtesting that players were often too afraid of the Strider's weapons to stand in front of it and fire rockets. This was kind of a problem because rockets are virtually the only way to kill a Strider. To help players, we modified the Strider's AI so that a player-launched rocket will significantly delay the Strider's attack. This battle of reflexes lets players guide their missiles in safety as long as they get their shot off before the Strider does.
Oh, so it's been made even easier anyway. Yeah, like that. Yeah, but it's fine. It's fine for it to shoot you in the open when you're trying to climb the fucking ladder. But taking the risk to get a shot off... Ow. And they just strewn about. It's too much to ask. Oh, it's already dead because we pre-fucking fired at him. Because we've utilized the infinite ammo crate. Don't fall off. Outside, yeah, during the struggle with the Combine. So we're not gonna get any more health, not that we need any. And there's another ladder. Right. A lot of things. Right. Grab the gun for iconic ending. Grabbed onto it. Shit. Where's Alyx?
Fantastic job, Gordon.
Yeah, you helped.
You're my new hero.
Only now.
Oh, I don't believe it. I think we're actually gonna make it out of here.
Right.
Quick now, let's get the train moving.
Yeah, just launch the train. You've got the sonic screwdriver. Apparently you can operate anything, ranging from computers to a train, and you can just do it. But what was going on in the meantime when you were hidden away safely, while I was being shot at and blown up really as well? Nothing. There are no supplies there, so...
Along with Vistas, positive feedback from Alyx is one of our primary means of rewarding players. In this case, Alyx's excitement over the Strider's destruction adds a sense of closure to the battle, and gives players the satisfaction that someone witnessed and appreciated their heroics.
They programmed Alyx to tell you that you're a good boy. You're her PogChamp.
The train the player rides out of City 17 had two major design goals. It had to visually connect the end of Episode 1 to the beginning of Episode 2, and it also needed to address the functional gameplay requirements of the second episode. Using reference material we collected on European train cars from the 1980s, we built a basic version of the train that level designers could test. Once we got the thumbs up from them, we added textures and lots of little details. The result is basically a caboose, combined with rounder, more streamlined elements from a passenger car.
Right, yeah. We tested them before adding textures, so what did you test exactly? Big prisms? Okay, solid. I guess they needed to test what happens when you're actually on it, you know, the classic banging about from source source engine when something's moving and things are attached to it, or just put on top. Yeah, so last node.
Apart from being a big visual payoff to the episode, there were several story requirements that this ending sequence needed to convey. It had to make it very clear that the Citadel was destroyed, that the Citadel pods had escaped, and it needed to imply that the data transmission beam was streaming out of the ruins. We discovered that Alyx had to be mostly silent during this scene, or else players tended to look at her instead of all the chaos around them.
Alright, so now we know what to look at when we're gonna be leaving. Oh hey, Strider fire cannot melt steel beams apparently. Yeah, we're on top of the train. That's fine. We can live like this, right? Oh yeah, and the note said that they need to connect the next episode with this one. So it looks like they already planned to have episode 2 start on a train or somewhat. You probably know. If you don't know, we'll get there eventually. So they could have released it as one big game, but the idea was to release small games, and then they give up on it anyway. Also, you can't move in there any closer. I'm trying, but that's not possible. So, Alyx, we're going, I guess.
Here we go. We did it, Gordon.
Yeah, we did. Stop being so jittery.
Here we go.
Yeah, you said that.
Gordon?
Yeah, yeah, you think so? We could enter and not be in plain sight to be shot at. Fortunately, it blew itself up before it started shooting at us, and also after we already launched the thing.
Oh my god, the transmission's going out.
Yeah, that's how transmission going out looks like. She's not even fucking moving, let alone talking. Oh shit, what fuck? No G-Man this time because he was locked up by Vorticons, or at least stopped. So, credit sequence possibly short since it's just an episode, not an entire game. This has been Half-Life 2 Episode 1 with me. Thanks for watching, hopefully you enjoyed and hopefully we will see each other in something I play for you for free. In the meantime, of course, interact with this video and every other video on my channel, preferably by watching and sharing it with your friends. Check out the RGB rave around the like and subscribe button, and if you don't like the content, it's entirely your fault.
Gordon.
This is more than anyone can bear, but we will persevere.
We're done running. This is our chance to take back our world. We're not going to lose it a second time.
Stay tuned.